If you guys want to get some amazing controller grips and accessories, then check out fatalgrips.com and use the code Kyle_Birk for 10% off. What's going on, guys? Birkwood here, and welcome to another Minecraft video. Now today I'm going to be talking about 5 missing features that are, well, 5 features that are going to be missing in the new Minecraft Bedrock edition, and 5 features that are missing, but 5 features that I think should be added to Pocket Edition and Bedrock Edition, which is a new edition coming out sometime this week. And I'm going to be talking about it in today's video. So before we get into it, leave a like and subscribe. But let's get straight into it. So number 1 is DLC trials, and the reason for this is because instead of having to just pay for everything, obviously you have to pay for these to play them, play the full versions of them. But instead you can actually, instead of paying for them, if you didn't want to pay for them or you can't pay for them, you can actually play. It gives you the option to play trial instead, so you can literally just play trial and you can do the same things you can do if you would buy it, but you just can't save it. So I think DLC trials is one of those that they should definitely add in this game, because it's everyone used to play these, and they still do, and some people just haven't paid for them because they can or they don't want to, so therefore they play the trial texture pack, or the trial DLC pack. So that's one thing I reckon should be added to it. Number 2 is custom super flats. Now the reason for this is because it's not only a custom super flat, you can have challenges on it, you can make your own games from it, and loads of people usually play on custom super flats. Now if you don't know what custom super flat is, it's basically a super flat world, but if you click on more options, then you scroll down to super flat world, you select that, you click on customize super flat, and you can basically choose biomes, you can choose any block you wanted. So if I was to choose let's choose stone. If I was to use stone, I could basically do that, and using extreme hills, I can add strongholds, I can add woodland mansions and stuff like that. So it's really cool, and stuff like that. And not only that, but you can also have it's basically like a challenge sort of thing, but not just a challenge. Like, everyone used to play this, and it's better than a normal super flat, because a normal super flat you just have grass and stuff, but if you make your own custom super flat world, as I mentioned, it's basically just a challenge and stuff like that. So and you can also have stuff like woodland mansions and stuff like that, followed by little caves, but as you can see I haven't selected that because there's no caves here. And basically just custom super flats is a great thing in my opinion. Everyone likes them, everyone still plays on custom super flats and stuff like that. So that's one thing. Another thing, sorry, I should think they should be adding. Number 3 is sword blocking. So what I mean by sword blocking is usually when you're holding a sword, you block stuff. So if I just load up a world right now, so if I just load on this world, as you can see, if I go on here, hold a sword like that, you'll be able to block it and stuff like that. So sword blocking, definitely something I think should be added, because not only you do need it in battle mode, but you can just walk around like that if you wanted. It's up to you, but that's something I reckon should be added as well. Number 4 is minigames. Now I don't mean just minigames, because I know minigames on the console edition is like a 4J Studios thing, but on the Bedrock edition and Pocket edition, can't they add some minigames, or just like servers, or I reckon 4J Studios, because 4J Studios are moving to Bedrock edition anyway as well. So why can 4J Studios add minigames onto the Bedrock edition or the Pocket edition? Or if they can't do that, just add a 4J Studio server to it, play online minigames and stuff on it. I reckon it'd be a really cool thing to do, where you have the option to create, join your friends. It's a really cool thing, in my opinion, that I think should be added. Number 5 is amplified worlds. So what I mean by amplified worlds is bigger worlds, and you have a better chance of getting diamonds and stuff like that. So let me just show you. There we go. If we just create a new world, sorry for the background noise, by the way. But yeah, you know, when you create a new world, you want to go on more option. You want to select amplified, and obviously it says here, generate a world with huge mountains and deep valleys and caverns, much more difficult to survive in than a regular world. So if we set like biome scale to, I don't know, large, and then the world size to large, and then select amplified worlds, as you can see in a minute, it takes a while to load, but as you can see in a minute, it will, you know, the world will be a big world. So if we just wait for this to load, you know, it always takes a while just to load up worlds. I don't know why, but it's just one of those things we just have to wait for. So yeah, so amplified worlds. So as I mentioned, you know, it's harder to survive in than a normal world, and especially if you're on survival. Sorry for the background noise, by the way. Let me just, I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, as I mentioned, amplified worlds. As you can see, I'm actually on a mountain right now, which, to be fair, I thought I was on normal ground for a minute then, but I realised how high up the clouds were. So yeah, if you set your world to amplified worlds, as you can see, it's much bigger. You have like loads of mountains and stuff like that, and you have like these little things here, which look really cool in my opinion. And yeah, it's really cool. So as you can see, you know, look at the size of these mountains. Like, these are just incredible. So amplified worlds, you know, you can't get them on the Pocket Edition, so wouldn't it be nice if you could just add them to the Pocket Edition and the Bedrock Edition? Because I really think it'll be a really cool thing in my opinion, and you know, it gives people the opportunity just to, you know, discover how amplified worlds are. And people, you know, for people that play just Pocket Edition, you know, they can't really explore amplified worlds, so for them I reckon it would be nice as well, and stuff like that. So if you agree with me on this one, make sure you like, rate and subscribe. And yeah, I think there's 5 more that I want to be added as well, but I'll make a separate video on that. So yeah, that'll be out tomorrow. So if you enjoy the video, make sure you like, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.